Hey guys, how you doing? This is Larry. Listen, I got two great points for you today, and I'm gonna dive right into them. Listen, what you're witnessing right now in the background is this training that I'm in. I'm in this training where I'm actually adding a service to our business. We're bringing on a service where we can now service our clients in a different aspect. And the reason why we're doing it is because up until this point, we've been leaving money on the table. So when you don't enhance your skills and you don't add more skills to yourself or to your company, you leave money on the table. That don't just go for business. That's also in employment. A friend of mine one day, who's a friend still to this day, he was my supervisor. Well, he was like the CEO or whatever. And one day I pulled up on him and asked him, I said, man, I need a raise. He said, you need to work on your skills. He said, your current pay reflects your value to the company, your skills. He said, but if you go enhance your skills, you're going to be more valuable to the company, then you could get more money. So I was leaving money on the table because the company didn't have a problem with paying me more money, but the company didn't want to pay me for less value. They weren't going to pay me like I was a person bringing in this much value, but I wasn't. They weren't going to do that. So that's the same with you. When you don't upgrade your skill set, when you don't enhance yourself personally and professionally, you leave money on the table. That goes in your business and in your professional life and in your personal life. You have to always add skills. You always have to enhance yourself. If you don't, the money you could be making, you're not making. The advancement you want, you don't get. Why? Because you're not enhancing yourself. So that's one thing I want to share with you. Stay on that, man. Make sure that you constantly are advancing and you're constantly upgrading yourself. We upgrade our cars, we upgrade our bodies, we upgrade our homes, we upgrade our wardrobes, but we will not upgrade our skill set. And that's that's not cool. Like, I'm just telling you guys. Number two, anything that's not growing has begun the death process. I don't know where I got that from, but I always thought about it like a body, a human body. We grow up until a certain age, and then after we get to a certain age, our bodies physically stop growing. Now our minds may be developing more, but our bodies won't grow anymore. We've reached the height we're going to be. Now the weight may be different because you can always fluctuate that with eating and not eating, but you've went to the point where you're not going to get any taller. You're not going to get any. You've started a decomposition process, basically. It's a slow trickle process, but it's not growing anymore. So when we get to the point where it's not growing anymore, we've started the death phase. It may take 30 years, 100 years to die, but we've started that process. That's the same way with you, your life, your profession, whatever you got. If you are not enhancing it and you're not adding to it, it's dying. It may be slow, you can't even feel it, but it's happening. So my encouragement for all you guys, you have to stay sharp on your skill set. Go put yourself through certain trainings. And there's really no excuse now because everything is online. Almost every single course you want, you can find online. I go to Udemy. I find courses on Udemy. They got stuff on Masterclass. Almost every company offer. If it's a company that offers some kind of skill, they have a online because they had to adjust when COVID hit. So they had to adapt to that environment. So now almost every company you deal with that offers skills, they do have an online version of it because of COVID. So that's my encouragement to you, man. If you want to advance, if you want to move forward, you want to be promoted, you want to make more money, whatever, you're gonna have to enhance your skills. You're gonna have to stop leaving money on the table. The reason why money has been left on the table, I'm gonna reiterate this again, is because they had to take that money that they was willing to give you and hand it to somebody else because at that moment you didn't have the skills needed to get that paper. All right, this Larry, man. I hope it helps you for real. It's been a while since I stood in front of the camera and did a speaking head video, but I felt this in my spirit. My people perish for lack of knowledge. That's the word that comes from scripture. My people perish for lack of knowledge. That knowledge is what's keeping you back. Knowledge can put you forward. Knowledge can get you more money. Knowledge and skill sets can buy that house you want. It can get the car you want. You can take the cruises and the trips you want, the stuff that you want to do based on the knowledge that you're going to get. And then you can trade that knowledge for money. All right, this Larry, man. I'm going to talk to you next time. Let me know what you think about the video. Peace.